For this exercise, we are going to add a fascia and soffit and guttering um, system to the house, and this will all be in a single object. So it's quite a smart object, this one. Um, so what we'll do first of all is activate the object tool and move up to the roof story. There's our roof. And from our favourites, we will double-click the guttering option. Now, we're not going to use this, but it sets all the parameters, the layers and so on up for it. Our fascia and soffit object is a separate object found under structural, roof covering, and there we have it, fascia and soffit. Select that one, and there you can see in 3D and 2D corbels and the return, the fascia, the soffit, the guttering. Now the key parameters here are the end treatments for the guttering. So we're going to start off by having a corbel at both ends, which is what we need on our lower roof slope. And to make it easier, we'll just switch the roof covering off for now. So if you right click on the roof, choose layers and hide layer, now we can click on the corners of the house quite easily. So first corner, second corner, and there's the corbel, there's the soffit, and that's the fascia cut through there. And there's our guttering. Notice I've actually got a straight down pipe here. Let me just move it into position. So if I go back to the object settings, there's the down pipe. So we just select that and change it to be a swan neck. Say OK, and there's our swan neck visible. Set that to roughly where we want it. So there's our fascia, soffit, corbels, guttering all in one. But we haven't set the elevation of it yet. So let's just cut a section through there, open up the section by right clicking on the section line, and there's our fascia sat down on the ground floor. So if we click on the corner, elevate it. Now if we got the heights from the survey drawings, we can enter that in relation to the floor level, but I know it's level with the lintel on that first floor, so that's what we've done. So having drawn it, I alt click on it, and then I can use those settings for the rest of them. So we're going to run one along here, and this is a slightly different situation in that it needs a return on the fascia on that first bit. So one corbel and one fascia return. Come up here and we'll just say Alt-click Alt-Y on that line, and that will constrain it to the Y. And then we switch that constraint off so that we can drag it out. And so that's now aligned it with the wall at the front. Let's just get that fascia into that, the downpipe into the right position. And there's our finished job. This one's an internal corner, so we need to mitre it. So if we go back to the settings and you see our end treatments again, you will see actually that first one needs to be a corbel, so the second one is the one that needs to be a fascia return. We always go clockwise with these. I can't see it in plan, so I'm just going to make it a bit shorter, so we'll make it 1 metre long. And then you'll be able to see in the 2D view. Okay, so we got our mitre going the wrong way. It needs to be going that way. So if we go into the settings, the mitre needs to be a minus 45 degrees instead of 45, and you'll see it updates there. And now we just click the first point again, as I said before, going clockwise round, and there it is, nicely mitred. So the next one we need to go the other way, so we need to start with a mitre, and that mitre needs to be minus 45, and we finish with a corbel. There we go. OK that, click there, drag it out horizontally, constrain it horizontally, and click on that point. Now that corner needs tidying up. What I normally do is I just take the better get that one into place. So that's the downpipe there. So with the corners, what I normally do is just bring them together where they would naturally meet. We don't bother with putting angles in there or anything like that, putting a return in, as long as it looks right, and that will be good enough, to be honest. We do have a gutter 90-degree angle if you really wanted to be pedantic. Okay. Now if we just bring in the roof layer there, and you'll see that the roof is now short of the fascia and guttering. It needs to be overhanging into the centre of the gutter. So if we choose our extend edge option and click it out until we get that snap point on the gutter. And we'll do that for each of the faces. So that one again needs to be dragged out, find the snap point in the middle of the gutter, and again with this one, just the expand edge, click out. And this corner needs a bit of a tidy up, so we'll just add an extra nodal point in here, because obviously once we're past that bit of roof below, this actually needs to be squared up. So again, drag that down, constrain it vertically, and just click to align on that point. And that actually is also a little bit too long. So again, we can just dynamically drag it up. All of Archicad's beautiful easy editing. So if we just, again, drag out that edge, put it up, and what we should now have is a perfect set of fascia, gutter, downpipes, everything. We do need to extend the downpipes so that they're reaching the ground. So what we'll do here is we'll do a Control F on the keyboard, which brings up the Find dialog box. Alt click on the, so hold down the Alt and click on the gutter, and that will find that one, and we just click the plus, and that selects all of the fascias and soffits. So we've done that by name there. Drag them down, and that will do them all in one go. And there we have it. A perfect bit of guttering, fascia, soffit, and downpipes all in one object.